The difference between 2D and 3D game design lies in the dimensionality and the techniques used to create the game worlds, characters, and mechanics. Here are the key distinctions. 1. Visual presentation. 2D game design uses flat graphics, where the game world and characters are rendered on a two-dimensional plane. The artwork is typically composed of sprites, which are flat images that represent characters, objects, and backgrounds. 3D game design utilizes three-dimensional models to create a sense of depth and space. Objects, characters, and environments are built using polygons and can be viewed from multiple angles, offering a more realistic and immersive experience. 2. Development tools and techniques. 2D game design. Common tools include Photoshop for sprite creation and engines like Unity or Construct for game development. Animation involves moving and transforming sprites. 3D game design requires more complex software like Blender or Maya for modeling, and engines like Unreal Engine or Unity for development. Animation involves rigging and animating 3D models. 3. Gameplay mechanics. 2D game design. Gameplay is often simpler and focuses on mechanics like platforming, side-scrolling, or top-down perspectives. Examples include classic platformers like Super Mario Bros. And puzzle games like Tetris. 3D game design allows for more complex mechanics involving depth and spatial navigation, such as first-person shooters, open-world exploration, and 3D platformers. Examples include games like The Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild, and Grand Theft Auto V. 4. Performance and hardware requirements. 2D game design generally less demanding on hardware, allowing for smoother performance on a wider range of devices. Suitable for mobile games and indie projects with limited resources. 3D game design requires more powerful hardware to handle detailed models, textures, and lighting effects. Typically demands higher-end graphics cards and CPUs for optimal performance. 5. Artistic style. 2D game design often adopts a more stylized and artistic approach, with hand-drawn or pixel art graphics. This style can create a unique and nostalgic aesthetic, as seen in games like Hollow Knight and Stardew Valley. 3D game design can range from realistic to stylized art styles, with detailed textures, lighting, and shading effects that enhance realism or create specific artistic visions, as seen in games like The Witcher 3 and Fortnite. 6. Depth and perspective. 2D game design limited to flat perspectives such as side-scrolling, top-down, or isometric views. Depth is simulated through layering and parallax scrolling. 3D game design provides true depth and perspective, allowing players to move and view the game world from any angle, enhancing immersion and realism. 7. Development complexity. 2D game design typically easier and faster to develop, making it ideal for smaller teams or solo developers. The learning curve is generally lower compared to 3D design. 3D game design more complex and time-consuming, often requiring larger teams with specialized skills in modeling, texturing, and animation. The learning curve is steeper, but it offers more possibilities for intricate and dynamic gameplay. 8. Examples of games. 2D game design. Classic examples include Super Mario Bros., Sonic the Hedgehog, and modern hits like Celeste and Cuphead. 3D game design. Prominent examples include The Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild, Grand Theft Auto V, and Skyrim. In summary, 2D game design focuses on flat, stylized graphics and simpler mechanics, making it accessible and ideal for many indie developers. In contrast, 3D game design offers a more immersive and realistic experience with complex mechanics and higher hardware requirements, suitable for larger projects and teams.